Okay, just a heads up for everyone before we start. There is not a lot of RC related content in this at all. It turned into more of a reconnaissance trip, if anything else, but I hope you find it interesting anyway.
Right, hello and welcome to RCHacker. Now, driving, I've been offline for a while because I've got this new car. It's a 1983 Daihatsu 2.8 litre diesel and really happy with it. Been doing a bit of work on it. I'm loaded up in the back. A mate of mine with me is up ahead and we're headed, this big volcano up there, Cotapaxi. So plan is we're going to head up to Cotapaxi. I've got a multi-rotor with me, so we'll see how it goes. Let's go. Alright, we haven't even started the climb and we can see that. We're at approximately 3,150 metres there, and Cotapaxi itself is well over 5,000 metres. For me, it's been a long time since I've been at altitude, and yeah, I've been down in the jungle for a long time, so hopefully it all goes well. Should be alright. So you can see Cotapaxi in the background there. She's a perfectly conical shaped volcano and it's still got glaciers on it. Above the clouds there, she's all covered in snow. Now, it is active. It is an active volcano, but it tends to erupt every 100 years or so. It's got a few hot spots at the moment and some fumaroles on the side. You can see those glaciers, they're really, let's see if we can zoom in on it. You can see those glaciers, they're pretty dirty. And when she's got no cloud, she looks like a perfectly conical shaped mountain with ice cream on top.
Okay, I've just got my batteries. Just got my batteries ready. And he's been sitting quite close. There's Jack. He's got some good photos. So, although this guy's wild, he's probably gotten used to scavenging. And there she is, Mama Cotapaxi. See if Jack can get bitten. Go on, bite him. Bite him. Well, we'll leave you be, mate, to go hunting for whatever the hell is out here.
No.
I'm going to record audio for a bit, so...
We have to sing.
Hey?
La la la.
Don't sing, come on.
La, 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 la.
This is Jack, my Joker Romanian friend. Yeah, we made it. Both our cars made it, which is brilliant. Alright, now, up there,
Dispara, Martin!
that's our Cotapaxi. You can see the glaciers up there. We might, not going to walk up there today, can't be bothered. And the car's made it. Beautiful.
Mark,
This is,
look at this beauty.
yeah, this is, by the way, this is the Banyos Daihatsu Club. Got our Feroza and our Scat.
It's a little bit dirty, but we'll do.
Yeah, do you want to clean it for me? And the view is just absolutely stunning. Jack's doing a time lapse down there. Maybe he'll let me put it on this video. And I've got some of my gear set up. There's a bit of a breeze, but I've got my 9-blade
multi-rotor. I don't think I've shown this before. I call it the nonocopter. And got all my gear here. I'm charging a battery now. So yeah, I just got to wait the hour that takes to charge. It's a big 5,000 milliamp hour battery. And we're running my nonocopter. I'll be able to put the GoPro in this, but I think I might just do one flight without the GoPro, because I haven't flown this thing since I last crashed it at home. So yeah, we'll just wait out and look at this scenery. It's just beautiful. On the side of a live volcano, and let's zoom in up on the glacier there. You can see the refuge is up there. You got to walk up to that one, and then you got the glacier proper up there. There was a break in the cloud earlier, you could see the top, but you know, this volcano, it is a very high mountain, and you know, even beginners can climb it. The purpose of this trip, I'm not going to climb it this time, but someday I think I'm going to let myself acclimatise. We're going to spend the evening here, because also tonight this is facing to the north, and Jack's a mad photographer, and we're going to film, hopefully, the Draconids meteor shower. So tonight is the night of the Draconids meteor shower. So that's the other reason we're up here. If I get to fly, I'm not too fast, but you know, we'll wait and see. So, all right. I hope we don't have too much wind noise here, and cheers. Hopefully, I'm hoping the wind dies down a bit in the evening. If it does, I'll definitely go for a little spin around here. Not too much. I just want to see how it performs in the altitude. So I suspect it'll be fine. I've flown an Esky Belt helicopter at about this altitude before, so not a problem. And for those in doubt, I don't know if I showed everyone, we're at 4,637 metres. So there's pretty thin. I've got to just keep the fluids up and remember to hydrate myself. So cheers guys.
Okay, so these are Jack's time-lapse shots put together as videos. Now, Jack's a professional photographer, and he also does video as well, hence the copyright on there. But you get the idea. I think they're really, really cool. Now, while Jack was doing these, we decided, Martin and I, the other guy, haven't really met yet, we decided to go for a walk and go up to the refuge. And it ended up being far too windy to fly, so I just ended up canning that and went for a walk. I was starting to feel the altitude on this walk, and particularly afterwards. You might notice it in the filming, so please bear with me if I don't make much sense. Okay, cheers. And as we started walking up, we spotted this guy again. I'm not sure if it was the same one, but I found out what he's called. He's called the Culpio Zorro, or Anandean fox, and unfortunately I think the locals feed him, so that's why they hang around and get so close.
So he's on his way down. Obviously it's going to get cold very quickly here. For him, he's got a long way to go down, but I've got the cars down there. That's where we're going to watch the meteor shower for tonight. And just look at that scenery. Wish I could stop my shaking. Oh, I'm feeling the altitude a bit. I've just stood up too quickly. Fucking drying out a bit. But I would very much like to get to the glacier tonight to have a look, and then have a nice slow walk down and maybe catch some meteors on our way down. That's if cloud base doesn't drop too quick. It's dropping quite quickly, cloud base. So I'd say during the evening it's going to drop even lower. Okay, so I've just stopped. My heartbeat slowed down enough that I can not shake too much. But, so we can see that altitude there. 4,824 meters, and pretty rapid climb. I've only stopped to film, and hopefully we can see in the background there. Let's see if we. There's the refuge. The top of the volcano is cloud bases. Just reaching the glacier up there now. So, and there's Martin. I'm gonna call him a zombie because his heart doesn't beat. And this gully here, this gully is absolutely stunning. I'm not on the edge of it, but it runs right down next to where the cars are. The vehicles are all the way down there. There's no wind here. It's beautiful and quiet. You can see, I think, let's see if we can find it. I think it could be Quito in the sunshine back there. Anyway, now I'm talking slow. That's for a reason, because out of breath and everything does slow down a bit. Yeah, 4,824. I'll figure it out in meters, in feet at a bit later on. But it's like being on top of Mars here. It's absolutely amazing. You know, not even at the refuge yet, and you look at this terrain here. Yeah, they should have brought Curiosity up here. Anyway, I'm waffling on. Push on. Going to walk past the refuge, and those glaciers look close. But I've got a feeling they're a hell of a lot bigger than they look. But and cloud base is dropping quick. So as soon as I get up above the refuge there, it's going to be cold. So here's the treat. I don't know if you can see it. It's snowing. Have a look at this. Is what I end up looking at most of the time. It's where your feet go when you're, struggling at this height. Every step counts. I like to zigzag, and I like to search for the firmer ground. It just makes it that much easier. A little bit of thought into where you place your feet goes a little thumbs here. Sorry, goes a long way. That weather's closing in. let's just film this last section. Slow and steady. You don't want to push yourself too hard. You got to find a pace that you're comfortable with, and just keep trudging away, and happy days. Now, certainly going to be no summit attempts today. We've done alright. I honestly did not think I'd get the chance to climb up this high in such a stunning mountain. I'm almost there. A bit more. I'm not going to make the glacier today. I'm not going to push it. Oh, up there looks like one of the volcano monitoring stations. Anyway, I'm going to do this last bit. For all you Yanks who don't know meters, there we go. 15,953 feet. You know, this location, it's accessible. So maybe sometime in the future, let's get inside before this bike gets too wet. I'm not going to go all the way to the top. Motorbike. Whew. That was beautiful.
Yeah.
Man, it feels good. I'm here with the hardcore hikers. You guys over here. Martin here is here. He's not even breathing. Everything's a bit foggy. I think my lens has gotten fog inside it. There's a little shop here. Oh. And a kitchen. There's rooms here. I think you can stay here. You bring your own sleeping bag. Anyway, perhaps a future base camp for some flights. Cheers. It's going down as much quicker. Cruise and enjoy the view. White balance. It's pretty exposed up there. Visibility got down to about 50 metres at one point. We're back in the cars. I'm covered in ice. I'm going to shake all this off and then get warm. That was awesome. How are you? You're freezing your ass off here, aren't you? So we're back in the vehicle. This old thing doesn't have any heating or anything, so I'm going to ice up probably. Looks like Jack's lost the path. And get that wiper going before it freezes up. Oh yeah, we're going to fog up in here, but it's a hell of a lot warmer than it was out there. And we're going to bail out. I'm obviously not going to fly because I don't think it's going to clear up before it gets dark. And yeah, we'll call it a night. We're going to go down the hill somewhere sheltered, hopefully where we can have a campfire. And I'll meet you down there. Probably can't see much here. I'm snug in my sleeping bag. This little camera doesn't have good low light performance, but
we came down, and while it was still cloudy and snowy, oh, drop out of focus, and my brain is absolutely bloody addled. We're still at 4,200 metres. I haven't been to altitude for a long time. Alright, let's start again. Yeah, so we came down, and then all of a sudden it cleared. And then we've made ourselves some food, a hot soup and stuff, and we all sat in the other car. It was, yeah, quite cosy in there. And now Jack's out. He's outside taking some photos. Maybe he'll let me have a few so I can show you what we're looking at. I've seen 2 meteors. Nothing fancy. But we might. I think we might stick with it a bit. But I think there's too many lights out to the north. They seem to. They tend to fade out. Like Quito's to the north, so there's too many lights out there. There we go. How's that floating head? So, I'm just going to try and keep warm.